So I'm sure the like 1.5 of you that watch this stuff with any regularity and care are wondering, well, he's not really coming back and saying much about these albums he's not really listened to. He must hate them. Oh, it's Pikachu, by the way. I just don't have much to say. I mean, are they Burn? Are they In Rock? Are they, you know, Stormbringer? Are they Shades of Deep Purple? No. Are they good albums? They're good albums, yeah. If I'm in a Deep Purple mood, will they be the first albums I decide to listen to? I don't know. Depends on what kind of Deep Purple mood I'm in. There's some really killer songs on these albums, is what I'm trying to say. It just depends on if you still like the music Deep Purple makes or not. If you still like it, they're killer albums. I happen to still like the music that they make, so I think they're killer albums. You know, if somebody says, "Hey, what's your favorite Deep Purple album?" Am I gonna say Rapture of the Deep? Probably not. Am I gonna say Turning to Crime? This is a double LP, nothing but covers. I like their cheeky Brit humor with Turning to Crime, where they're stealing covers or whatever. I've heard a few of these. Great covers, by the way. Pretty excited about hearing the whole album. But, you know, I don't know. Who cares? If you care, cool. If somebody you're talking to cares, even cooler. Guys making these records still care enough to do it. They clearly make enough money that it still justifies the cost to do it. They're still going on tour, man. They're going to be in Raleigh. I'd love to go see him again. I've only seen him once. Them and Judas Priest. It's the first time ever I saw Deep Purple, and the last time I'll ever see Judas Priest. Not that Priest was bad, and not that Purple was bad. I enjoyed the show. It was a fantastic night. I just traveling to Raleigh for anything these days is too old for that shit. And then, you know, I don't go to many shows anymore because I've got physical things that make attending shows not as much fun as it used to be. And then traveling great distances sucks. And on top of just being around a bunch of people that might or might not be shitheads.
Disconnected.
You know, the things I'd rather do in my time, I guess. Saw Deep Purple once. They were at the top of their game the night they played, I guess. Sounded fantastic. Judas Priest was great. Poor Rob was really, I thought, was struggling during Painkiller. That's a hard song, man. It was a hard song for him back in the day, I'm sure. Yeah, that's some high stuff. I just think, you know, he's having some health issues right now. I haven't heard recently how he's doing. I hope he's doing well. That'd be a terrible loss. You know, I love Judas Priest. I think Rob Halford's been a wonderful icon for the metal world. You know, through his personage, just being himself. You know. We'll get to that when we get to the Priest stuff, of course. But I'm old, they're old. It's reached a point where going to shows just that doesn't thrill me anymore. And definitely going to Raleigh to see Deep Purple just doesn't thrill my gorilla, I guess. But They were fantastic live. They sounded great. Judas Priest sounded great, despite, Rob still got Painkiller. It looked like it looked like it damn near killed him, but but I knew that night, I was like, if I don't ever see either of these bands again, I'm okay with that. Sometimes you just have to be okay with shit. Like the last time I saw Kiss, I was okay with that being the last time. I had accepted that in my heart. I was like, I'm done. So when they did their real, legit, supposedly, this is the end of the road, I didn't go see them. So I was already done, What's the point? I'd already checked, even the last show I went to, I had already checked out the show prior. The only reason why I went was because I wanted to go, because my sister was seeing her first Kiss show, and my ex, girl I was seeing at the time, ex now, had never seen Kiss. So, I mean, shit, my sister's seeing her Kiss show for the first time. I'm gonna go. So, and it was a good show. It's always a good show, but Paul Stanley's voice is shot. Tickets wasn't cheap, So by that point, that was like my 25th time seeing them live. It's what it is. So I don't have any regrets of not catching them. Any of those. There were several tours they came through. I didn't go. I didn't feel like going. Which is weird to think about, because back in the day, anytime they were coming to town, it was always like, yeah, we gotta go see Kiss. Just didn't care. Still don't. No regrets. No regrets. So, anyway, but another long one, guys. Sorry about that. Deep Purple. Turn the Crime. Just rambling, I guess. Maybe I'm starting to get comfortable with this stuff. Sorry about that, too.